Okay, so we are going to do the single crochet in this tutorial. I still have my chain here that we made earlier with the 10 chains. I'm just going to go ahead and chain a few more just for the sake of the tutorial. Let's do 15. So I'll add another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this single crochet tutorial is also going to teach you how to start working into the chain. This will help you with doing other stitches as well. So I'm going to be showing you the single crochet, the double crochet, and the half double crochet. So let's just start off with the basic single crochet. That is, one of the basic stitches that are in a lot of patterns. And yeah, so let's get started. We have our chain here. Now there are different ways that you can work up the chain. Some people like to start off working into the legs of the V, and that's okay. Some people like to turn the chain over, and you see how there's these little bumps, these little vertical not vertical, these horizontal bars right here. Some people like to work into those, and there's no right or wrong way. Some patterns will recommend one way or the other, but for the sake of this, I'm just gonna keep it easy and work into the legs of the V. Now, for the single crochet, the way we're gonna start working into the chain is we're going to skip the first chain. This will give us some room to work with. If we just went ahead and worked into the very first chain, that would make our piece just look really tight and uneven. So we want to give ourselves some room here. So we're going to go ahead and skip this first V and work into the second chain right here. So what I'm going to do is place my hook into this space here under that leg of the V. So each V has 2 legs, top and bottom. So I'm going to place my hook under the top leg of the V, just like this. So that's what that's going to look like. Now to perform the single crochet, what we're going to do is yarn over our hook, pull through that first loop. Now you're going to have 2 loops on your hook. And then I'm going to yarn over one more time and pull through both loops. You've just completed your first single crochet. So we're going to do that again in each chain down our chain here. So in each stitch down our chain, we're going to make a single crochet. So we're going to put our hook under that top leg of the V, just like that. We now have 2 loops on our hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first loop, yarn over again, and pull through both loops. So now we have 2 single crochets here. It looks a little bit wonky to start off with, but I promise you, as we keep going, it will look better. So again, I'm going to put my hook into the next stitch under the top leg of the V, yarn over, pull through the first loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Put my hook through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we're starting to see the single crochets a little bit better here. So the first one always looks a little wonky. That's okay, we're not going to worry about him right now. So we have, you see how you have these little V's coming down here, little V's coming down. That's your single crochet stitch. So let's just keep going down to the end of our chain, and then I'm going to show you how to keep going the other way. That's going to make our piece taller, okay? So hook through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're just going to keep doing that all the way to the end of the chain. We're almost there. I know these videos might seem long, but I want to make them as beginner friendly as I can. So feel free to skip through if you feel like you don't need so much explanation. If you do, that is quite all right. That is why I'm here. Okay, so we have completed the entire row. Okay, so we're gonna have 14 stitches now because we started off with 15, but remember we did skip that first one at the beginning, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, so we're gonna do it again once more, turning the work and going the other way, and that will complete the tutorial for the single crochet. Now, for the single crochet, what you wanna do when you get to the end of the row is you wanna make a chain. So we're gonna chain 1, just like that, and then we're gonna turn the work over. So now we're looking at the back of the work. So this is the back of the single crochets that we just made. This is the front. You see how they look a little bit different? So we're going to turn it around. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to work this way. And that's going to make our piece taller. So when you're making a dishcloth or a scarf or anything like that, that's how you get your length, okay? So now that we made that extra chain, that's going to give us some room. So remember how we skipped that first chain at the beginning? This is the same idea. So we made a chain. We're now going to turn. And now this is going to be the first stitch that we work into. So now, because this is no longer a starting chain, we're going to be working under both legs of the V's here, okay? We're gonna put our hook underneath both legs of those V's. So we're gonna turn over again. So I'm gonna put my hook under both legs of that stitch. So both legs of the V, and then I'm gonna proceed making my single crochet. So you're gonna yarn over, pull through those loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert my hook into the stitch. So you're gonna have the 2 V's over your stitch. I know it's a little bit hard to see. I'm gonna yarn over and pull through 2. Okay. Placing my hook through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Put my hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm technically pulling through 2, but that's gonna be just the stitch. So why I'm saying pull through 1 is just pulling through the stitch, okay? So I'm going to yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through both loops on my hook. And just keep doing that until you reach the end. I'm running out of yarn here. I gotta pull out a little bit more. Okay, just keep doing that all the way to the end. And then I'll show you what our single crochets look like. The end one can sometimes be a little bit tight, and that's okay. All right. So there we have 2 rows of single crochet. Now if you turn it over, it's going to look about the same. And there you have it. You've just learned the single crochet stitch.